So today we're going to be making keto pigs in a blanket. That is one of my ultimate comfort foods. I used to make it all the time for my kids when they were little, and we would just have that when my husband was working. He worked a midnight shift, so 12 to 12 on Saturdays, and we would just have pigs in a blanket and French fries and snuggle on the couch and watch movies. It's such good memories. So when I became keto, I wanted to make sure that I was able to still make those type of recipes. I'm going to be making a double batch because I do a vegetarian hot dog and I do a regular hot dog. My husband is somewhat vegetarian and my son is completely vegetarian. So it's going to look like more in the bowl than a single recipe will. On the website, the recipe that's listed is for a single recipe. This is for 2 packages, not just one. In this bowl, I have cream cheese and cheddar cheese. This took about a minute, 15 seconds. Okay, so that's exactly how you want it, pulling away from the walls, and it looks just like silly putty. So then next thing that we do is we add almond flour. So for me, it's gonna be 3/4 of a cup. For a single recipe, it's going to be 6 tablespoons. So let's go ahead and add that in. So we're going to add in also, and this makes it more pliable and easier to handle, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. And if you're using a single recipe, 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. For a double recipe, I suggest only using 1 egg, not 2. You don't want to double it. It's fine with just 1 egg. In a single recipe, 1 egg. So 1 egg for either of them. So we're going to go ahead and add that. And you can actually add seasonings at this point as well when you mix it all up. And just get that well incorporated. And that's what it looks like. Just a ball of dough. And obviously if it's half, it's going to be more like this. So about that much if you're doing a single recipe. So let's go ahead and get started on rolling these up. You can also probably roll this out between 2 pieces of parchment paper and cut it and roll them up like that if you wanted to have it fully covered. I like having the gaps of hot dog in between. This dough it doesn't stick. That's why we add the coconut flour. So you can roll it like that, and that's how the original recipe is, or you can roll it out and cut it with a pizza cutter and then roll it like that. Both would be fine. So I just wanted to show that you can roll it out. I did 1 of the veggie hot dogs, and so I'm going to do 3 of each just to show you, and then the rest I'll do the way I usually do the recipe. So just take a hot dog. This is a veggie one. This is actually a little bit thick, but that's okay. And we'll just pinch those together just like that. See, it's easy to handle, and then it's fully covered, and then just put seam side down. Leave a little space in between. Okay, so you pinch a little bit of the dough and you roll it between your hands. See, it doesn't stick. And then you just wrap it around the hot dog. And there you go, see? Easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake these off. You bake it at 425 for 7 to 8 minutes. You want it to be brown on the bottom and a little brown on top. Okay, so they're out of the oven, and please be very careful when they come out of the oven. They are super hot, so you're going to want to let them sit for at least 5 minutes before you touch them or anything. Okay, so they're all done. You want it brown on the bottom, a little brown on top, brown on the bottom, and cooked all the way through. If you want this recipe, there's a link in the description below, or you can just go to certainlyketo.com. That's our food blog. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you're not already, and hit the little bell icon so you know every time I upload a video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.